Coach Adasa here, metaphysician, personal development coach, wellness entrepreneur, and founding member of Extreme FX Global Academy, where Bitcoin and Forex collide. Listen, first of all, I'm going to say this, and especially to women. Um, you need to mind your business and get your money up. Period. That's it. Mind your business and get your money up. Because you got to take care of yourself and your children. I'm saying that in my way, in my words, right? But it's according to the scriptures. Mind your business and get your money up so that you can take care of yourself and your children. And then anything and everything else, you let the creator of all things, your heavenly Father, that you have a very personal and deep relationship with, handle everything and everybody else. All right? Because, like my grandma always said, every tub must sit on its own bottom. What does that mean? We are accountable and responsible for ourselves and our own actions, reactions, and responses. With that being said, um, if you want to be a part of my trading team, we began April 1st I'm not April 1st, April 11th on a trading plan. That's 12 weeks. That would end July 4th. And I always say, will you be celebrating your financial independence or will it just be another barbecue? So if you want more information, reach out to me about that. Go to linktree/coach.hadassah. Click on Extreme FX Academy Registry and get registered. You register for free. And then I'll walk you through to upgrade your account so that you can go through the 8 days of trading. And then we go ahead and get you started. You start learning all that good stuff. We follow up with that trading plan and do what you need to do. But not only for your financial house, your spiritual, psychological, emotional, mental, physical, social, material, and financial. All 8 levels of your being. And when you're doing that, guess what? You minding your own business. Now, with that being said, um, whew, this Jackson family situation. Mrs. Jackson, because I don't even want to speak on the person, the person, the so-called relationship guru, okay? That many men can't stand them. They couldn't stand them then, and they damn sure is laughing now. Okay, because it's like you talked all that crap about a man, and all that tone of arrogancy and all that kind of stuff, and then of course we see what we see or whatever. But I came on here to talk about this thing because, and it's solely my opinion, right? This just is an opinion. Everybody giving their opinions, and I'm just like, I'm minding my business. I'm minding my business, but I gotta say it because I can't stand this. I cannot. Now, we know she came out there, looked like she had a bonnet on her head, but it was a hat. And then she followed up with another video about, you see a bonnet, but I see a helmet of salvation, and you see a camouflage shirt, but I see putting on the whole armor of God, and all of this stuff. Okay. And so, it's kind of like he allowed her to go ahead and put herself out there on blast so he could be like, just shut up and sit back, like, now y'all see what I'm dealing with, this crazy stuff and this crazy person. And so this is the reason why, you know what I'm saying? This is the reason why I stepped out. This is the reason why no, 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 no. When will adults really truly be adults? The age of accountability is 13. In the law, if you look in the law books, an adult is really considered. Look, everybody, if you don't have one, get one. I don't know what edition that you can get, but the first, second, and third editions, they're somewhere in the thousands. So if you got a G to spend on the Black's Law Dictionary first edition, go ahead, do it. Right? Go ahead, do it. I have a fourth edition. And if you look in there, because you got to know the law, like we got to know this law on earth and then also in the spirit. The age of accountability, according to how Yahweh set things up, and even Jewish theology, and then in the law, you look it up in the Black's Law Dictionary, adult, it says a female infant age 12 and above in the civil law. Civil means community. And then for the male infant, it's age 14, civil. In common law, it's the age of the majority, which is age 21. And then it says, but in cases of females, in some cases, it's age 18. So this is why when, our children go out there and they do something they don't have no business doing, and say they get caught up in the law, they can charge them depending on what, like if they did something within the civil or community, okay, they can charge them as an adult because according to that book, the law, ages 12 and up or 14 is considered an adult. And then we sitting up there, oh, my baby, oh, they charge him as an adult. He just a baby. Not according to that book. So I'm saying all that to say that number one, we need to stop hindering and babying our children as far as their psychological growth. Now, that's not to say that they should be handling adult, when I say adult responsibilities, I'm like, they paying your bills and stuff like that. But I'm just saying, having them accountable for themselves and responsible. And that's why we have so many adults, right, out here in, I say overgrown bodies, but their accountability for themselves and their own actions is lacking. It's like they still below the age of 12 because we're pointing the finger. Well, I did this because so and so did that. I did this because they did this. I did this because, no, you did it because that's what you wanted to do. Right? Now say this. If I wanted to go out here and do something knowing I'm married. I'm married. I've been married for a long time, almost 20 years. Okay? I don't care what my husband do. Straight up. I don't care what he do. However, whatever he do, that don't have nothing to do with it. Listen, he go out there and act a fool if he want to, right? Guess what? I'ma just make a decision to move out the way and move around. Not where he did such and so, so that's why I cheated. He did this, that, and the other. That's why what, you cheated in self-defense? I mean, like straight up. Did you commit adultery in self-defense? Think about that. And this is Think About It Thursday. But this is not what we're going to talk about in the hour, the power hour. Okay? I cheated in self-defense because she walking around here with a bonnet and not keeping herself up and her toes done and some of y'all men walking around looking like stop it. Stop it. Stop. You know what I'm saying? I mean, people love to come up with all kinds of crazy excuses for why they behave in the manner that they behave. You did that because that is what you wanted to do. Period. Wasn't because she had on a bonnet. Wasn't because you could have look. He could have just, you know what? I don't want to be with you no more. You know what I'm saying? You're not keeping yourself up, or you crazy, or whatever it is. Whatever it is, you know, we just gonna go ahead and end this right here, because this not what I signed up for. And leave. That's an option. That is an option. You already left, to be honest. Take your whole self. Right? But why but why wasn't that if the option was to go out there and be with numerous women, leave, go, be a bachelor, live your life, you know? Because here's the thing about that. Guess what? Women feel the same way too. You think women out here blind? You think they don't see a fine specimen of a man? And we all know, you know, where the men just don't do it, women do it too. Okay? But my point is, do not blame it on anything else besides this is what you wanted to do. That's it. Not because, well, she this, or because, oh, he that, or because, look, this is what I want to do today. That's it. It ain't because the only thing where you might be provoked or something is, look, you come smack me, you better believe that my reaction, you know what I'm saying? The reaction, that's just gonna be a reflex where, hey, that's just gonna be a reflex. But for the most part, hey, you do that, ain't no, okay, well, my revenge gonna be cheating and self-defense. No, I'ma just move around. You dangerous for my health. Spiritually, psychologically, emotionally, mentally, physically, financially, all of that. You dangerous for my health. And that's pretty much, I went and checked out her Instagram and everything, and because I've saw that. I saw, different people talking about, I mean, Kiana, seriously, I am dead serious. People get on my nerves with that. Well, it's because she ain't keep herself up. Well, it's because this woman, she done had, look, I had to go see for myself. I went and checked out her Instagram, and I seen where, you know, look, she encouraging her husband. She proud of him. She sharing stuff that he doing all on her page and all of that good stuff. And then you seen where it just went left. It was like, oh, this was the point where she broke. I mean, and you see it. But she had a baby, and so she trying to, and then she, you can see she's Christian, so we all know how that works out. And be there for your husband and support your husband, and your husband this and your husband that, and you just get lost in the sauce. Like, you don't even exist anymore as a woman, wife, anything. Your whole existence is to just serve your man while everybody else serving him too. She done had a baby and everything. She was on it, and I saw her. She was pregnant, and then not too long after that, you see her in the gym. She trying to work out and get the baby weight off and all of that. And it's like, sis, just rest for a minute, just a minute. I mean, be a mom, take care of yourself. You know what I'm saying? Allow your body to heal, breastfeed your baby, all that good stuff, and then then get back in the gym. But no, Women out and look, listen, a woman having a baby and all of that good stuff, it first of all, your whole existence changes. Your body, psychologically, emotionally, all of that. Your whole life change. You got a whole human being formulated and all of that in your body. You feeling stuff move around inside of you. You can't breathe, baby sitting on your sky. Oh, Lord, don't have me go back there with that sciatic nerve. Honey child. Your baby sitting on your sciatic nerve and your organs moving around, baby kicking your liver, and you can't breathe because the diaphragm is all up. Listen, right? Now you taking care of yourself and a whole nother here, your whole everything just opened up, hips shifted, stuff done ripped, and we talking about because she ain't keep her toes done and her hair did and her man, that's enough to make you want to smack somebody. But I digress. And men won't never understand that. And it's not for them to try to you won't understand it unless you have ever been through it, and you will never have a baby. Right? Your job is to just make sure, just like the creator said, keep the land, right? Keep the land, keep it, dress it. The wife that you choose, that's who that person is to you. And everything, the seed that you plant in her, you got to take care of yourself and look, and that is a huge task and responsibility. But guess what? That's where you need the power of the Lord with a T, right? You get your relationship together in a line so that you even know what to do and how to do it, and it won't feel like a super huge burden. Because when you not aligned, when you have not submitted, then guess what? Now you find my wife ain't submitting to me. Maybe you ain't submitted to your heavenly Father. Because when you do, you won't have them problems. Because all I know, and I know for a surety, because I'm a woman, right? I'm a woman. I'm a woman in the spirit, all of that. I am a precious daughter of Yah. And so I know when you aligned, baby, it ain't, look, your wife will shake and move earth for you, period. And so if you got problems with your woman, you need to check yourself. That's just the order of things. Man, listen, I bet not see another. I mean, I'ma see it, but I don't know. I think I'm gonna have to do a block or something. I don't know. Cause I'm tired of it. I'm seeing it all the time. Well, if she didn't in the competition, what competition? They wasn't dating, they married. You took yourself out the game. You know what I'm saying? You took a wife competing with who? A wife competing with who? A husband competing with who? That's the problem right there. Folks need to get their minds right. And if you sign up for this, if you signed up for marriage, you out of the dating world. Now, make what you got work. And it don't work without you working it. And the man has a lot of accountability and responsibility for that, just as the woman does or the wife does. But let's stop with all that. Well, if she was keeping herself up, I see that woman's whole IG. She probably ain't dropped that baby 2 minutes and was out there trying to look, Kiana, listen. Look, I got Kiana here. Listen, she was on there trying to work the baby weight off and everything, trying to look good for her man. Look, I'm gonna tell you right now, I don't care when you dealing with somebody with that type of disorder, and I'm saying it because I done already talked to my licensed clinical psychotherapist friends. And all you need is what the scriptures say, where two or three. You need two or three witnesses. So two or three, and I got three of them, okay, that I could call. I'm like, listen, you seen it, and all of them said the same thing. Yeah, that's that disorder right there. There ain't nothing she could do. She could have and that's why she gone crazy. And she trying to hold on. She got scriptures up and all that kind of stuff. And it's like, listen, sis, she need help. She need help. She need to go to the therapist, and it ain't just all just a couple of that. All that stuff happened just like last year. She ain't healed at all. It's gonna take some time. That is emotional and psychological abuse. Period. All them emotional scars, baby. Listen. She needs to seek licensed professional and get the help. Because if y'all don't know nothing about Dr. Romney, go search her out on YouTube. Dr. Romney. She specializes in that disorder. Baby, let me tell you. She'll tell you. She'll tell you. She like, first of all, I don't know if it's anything that you're gonna do about the people with that type of disorder, but I'm gonna tell you what you need to do for yourself, so that either you learn how to deal and cope with it by changing your behavior, you get out. Now that's her. She's saying that whole YouTube channel. Go search her, and just watch. Okay, she give you the sauce, but it's a whole bunch of them out here, and we all have experienced in some way, shape, form, or fashion. But I'm telling you, them people, I don't care what she do. The only thing that she can do is step into her power, for real. Step into her power, and then the Heavenly Father gonna tell her what she need to do, whether she need to stay or whether she need to go. That's between her Maker, her Heavenly Father, and herself. That's it. And can't nobody say she should leave and she should go. I look, I ain't the one to tell nobody none of that type of stuff, because every situation is different. Some people need to stay and some people need to go. But again, that's between them and they Maker. But I say, baby girl need help. She need professional help, professional counseling. She need to be in there for about a good 2-3 years. And then she got some emotional work to do. She needs to clear out some deep seated stuff, wounds and all of that. And stand up to that entity, because that is an entity of what you what Kiana say in the words of probably, you better bash Mister's head in and worry about heaven later. Girl. Exactly. you know, and that's the thing about it. Like, man, listen, don't let that doggone religion have your butt out here messed up. Cause I'm gonna tell you about the for real book. Listen, when you read and you study that book for yourself and you understand that these are the stories of your ancestors, and they just gave you the sauce of how it works in this world. And I'm gonna tell you one thing: none of them no punks. They were powerful, and especially the women. Now, I'm gonna tell you, it was you know, I'm gonna tell you about two of them. One of them, she was like, "Yeah, come on in here. Mm-hmm. Yeah, come on, I had you. Uh-huh. Yeah, go ahead, lay down, get you some rest. I won't even let nobody know that you here. Shoot, that baby boy went to sleep. He give me some water. I ain't got no water. I'm gonna give you some milk. Gave him some milk. Baby boy went to sleep, and she took those nails that they use like on the railroads. They big, but it was like a nail tent. Now it wasn't even Rahab. This was another one. And she put that doggone nail on his temple and bashed his head in that doggone ground. Right? Hit him his temple. Don't you play. Do not play with the women of Yah. Then another one. Now this one ain't even in the book. You have to read one of the apocryphal books where it was something that was happening, something that was going on. They was at war, whatever, and they was just getting whooped. I mean, they were. And the men, now listen, the men, they was afraid. They like, hey, we don't want to, man, that woman went out there, woman of Yah, right? She went out there, she went to battle, and whoever this was that they were so afraid of, she went to battle with that fool and cut his head off, put it in a satchel, and delivered the damn head to people. And everybody singing her praise and everything. And then all these men was like, yo, you know what I'm saying? Like, oh, girl, bad. They trying to marry her. She was like, no, I'm good. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm good. She just went on and lived her life alone and by herself. Cause she's like, when it was time for war, wasn't none of y'all stepping up to the plate. I went in and handled that. And now y'all wanna, nah, I can't be dealing with no man that ain't got no umph about themselves. Listen, listen, powerful women. Okay, um, stop. Let's stop. Let's stop playing with ourselves. Um, let's stop allowing this foolishness. If you in a situation like that, you need to do what you need to do. Go within yourself and get the messages from on high in order to proceed and move how you need and be moved and led about or whatever. And things will happen. You just watch. You just watch. You just watch the Heavenly Father work in your favor when you know you doing all that you need to be doing. Okay. And let's stop with all this foolishness of the reason why so and so did such and such was because so and so. No, you did it because that's what you wanted to do. That's it. Ain't no ifs, ands, buts about it. And when you honest with yourself and the other person about that, then maybe you can move forward with a clean slate. But don't be trying to put your stuff off on other people. And I'm saying this for men and women. But I'm just saying, because look, I'm gonna leave you with this. If it had something to do with, well, because she was looking like this and looking like that and not keeping herself up and all of that, here's my question. What was Jay-Z's excuse? If you didn't hear me, let me say that again. What was Jay-Z's excuse? Because I'm gonna tell you one thing. We all know how Queen B get down, right? And you always hear her talking about my husband. I loves me some Jay-Z. Cause my husband and he, all because she ain't encouraging me. All because she ain't this. All because she ain't keeping herself together. All because stop it. You did it because that's what you wanted to do. And it ain't had nothing to do with if she had her hair fried down or laid it to the side or if she had on a tam. That's what you wanted to do. And with that, let me get my butt in this store. I'm just y'all ruffling my feathers today. All right, y'all take care. Peace.